I'm Myron Melton. I'm the principal at West Middle School in Lawrence, Kansas. And this is our first year rolling out the Ci3T process at West Middle School. And I wanted to just talk a little bit about some of the things that we've done that we felt were productive. I think first off, just being aware going into that this is a major initiative in our building, and being aware of the fact that we had teachers who I think had buy-in to the program, but also were a little apprehensive because it was such a big change to what we've been doing. Students who came in that first day really having no idea what we were getting ready to do. So one of our goals right off the bat was we wanted the first day, the real kickoff of that, to be one that was full of excitement and one that was not your average first day back to school. Some of our back to school assemblies that first day back tend to be a little more stale, let's say, where it's just kind of more business-like. So in this particular day we came back, we had ordered teachers, but ordered them all t-shirts, Ci3 t-shirts. So when the kids came in, they all had their shirts on, their Ci3 t-shirts. Had teachers down on the gym floor, so they're actually down interacting, welcoming kids when they came back versus the traditional sitting in their bleachers by class. Music playing in the gym, so when kids come in and just knew it had a different feel to it. Something different was going on. And then throughout the morning assembly, we tried to make it very interactive, and we were talking about our new what we call Best Bucks, the ticket reward system we're using as part of PBIS. We were really getting kids out of the bleachers and coming down and playing games and getting tickets handed out, and playing games around our three R's: respectful, responsible, ready, and so it really kind of got it going off with some excitement and some enthusiasm. And I think it was well received by both staff and students alike. That first day, we encouraged teachers just to really inundate kids with positive and getting those tickets handed out, because at the end of the day we came back together. We did our first drawing that day from each grade level, so they could kind of see this is how this program is going to work. So that was really exciting. We came back later, and not too long later, when the kids were still getting used to it, and we surprised all the kids. We got each of the kids their own Ci3 t-shirts that look like the ones that our staff have. So we have certain days when we'll have kids wear your we call Warhawk 3 shirts when you come back on a particular day, to kind of keep it in their minds and just kind of keep it in the forefront. We have we call our Warhawk shop, and that's where student council sells things from there. So we were giving away a lot of t-shirts and lanyards and things that they would normally buy. And now that we have the PBIS system in place, a lot of those things they can now go ahead and buy as well with their Best Bucks. We did our rollout, and the expectation setting was during our advisory period. Have advisory 20 minutes a day, every day. So for a first week period, we would come back and hit on a different area each day of that first week. And now that it's kind of in place, we come back and we'll just hit on a different plan every so often as we go through, just as a reminder and keep it fresh in our minds. In terms of working with staff, we started really early. I mean, we worked last year a lot on the plan. It wasn't a quick rollout. It does take a lot of time to plan it and make sure that you've got your plan in place. Did a lot of work throughout the summer. But when we came back from that first professional development day, got a really good leadership team. I think that's a key piece to this, is you've got to have really good leadership. And when I say that, I'm not talking about just principal leadership, but buy-in from staff from multiple grade levels, elective teachers as well as core classroom teachers. But that group actually helped plan that day. So we would come in and meet with our grade level teams. Those teams would split out. So we did kind of a jigsaw activity where each person on our leadership team would take a different area of the Ci3T plan. And that team would break apart, each go to different areas. So when they came back, that team who just learned about it were teaching each other. It was something we got really good feedback from staff on in how that was rolled out, and felt like they had good buy-in, and just got us off to a good start. So those are a few things I think helped us get the rollout going. We're really happy with the way things are proceeding in our first year.